Oh. Hello? Mr. President, hi. Hi, Drago, yeah. Sorry, nice to speak to you again. Yeah, big clear out of the youth. They were rubbish. Yeah, no, I had to release loads of them. Some of them have gone on loan to other little shitty teams, but you don't need to worry about that. I'm taking care of it. Don't worry, Drago, don't worry. Zahovic? No. He signed the new contract, didn't he? Remember that? We had the big ceremony. Threw him a massive party. Glad you're staying. We got him a big banner. Yeah. Yeah, you've done what? And it's not just him. Oh, just fuck. Hello everybody and welcome back to the NK Maribor save. So, lots to catch up on. As you can guess from the intro, quite a few players have left the club. Yeah, 50. A lot to talk about, so no other place to start really than the transfers. Luis Hernandez comes on a free transfer from Leicester City. The right back / centre back is here as a backup, but he's done alright actually. He's played a couple of games for us. Really good stats for this division. Lacks a little bit of pace, but overall, very good. Very happy to have him on board. The great ship Maribor, part of CLF's Purple Army, as is being called in the comments. Happy to have him in. Next up, another Premier League sort of reject. Fabian Delph joins the club. Again, played a couple of games for us, done alright. Here in a rotation thing, doesn't really want that much wage. He only wants just over £4,500 a week. Really good stats. We obviously know he's injury prone, but generally he's very good for Slovenian football. And it's another thing of getting high reputation players into the club to get the league profile up. So yeah, welcome Fabian Delph. A new goalkeeper joined because we couldn't get Kasper Schmeichel. So Matja Delak comes in. 4 million, we paid a little bit over the top. He's on a big wage of 11 grand in Slovenia. That is a lot of money. 28, but good stats. He's doing very well for us at the moment. I'm pretty sure he's yet to concede a goal for us in the league. Yeah, played 5, clean sheets 5. So he is doing very well. I say 4 million, played a little bit over the top for him, but more than happy to get him on board. Davor Lovren came in next, a winger from Croatia. We signed him again, probably a little bit more money than we should have done, but he's got this wonderful player trait, cuts inside from both wings, and as I play inside forwards with my wide men, that's really useful for us. So he joins, signed him for 2 million from Dinamo Zagreb. Good, he's only 21, he's pretty young, got a lot of potential to work into, good stats, he should be pretty good for us. Next up, possibly one of the best names I've ever had on Football Manager, Patrick Friday Easy. PFE, we'll probably call him for short, not too sure. May just call him Friday Easy, or Easy Friday, who knows what he'll end up being called. But generally good stats, a good all-round player, came in on a free transfer. And what really attracted me to him, that goal scoring record. I know it was only in the UAE League, but that goal scoring record is Zahovic-esque. It's better than Zahovic. 27 goals in 21 games, averaging a 7.9. He's averaged a 7.9, 7.19, 7.23, and I was more than happy to get him in. As you can see, he's already scored 1 goal in his 3 appearances, averaging a 7.2. So he is in the van as well. Very nice. Patrick Friday Easy. 27, Nigerian. He's on board. Sandy Koralik then joined from Olympia, left back. 22. He'll be alright. We just needed a bit of cover at left back. You'll find out why in a minute. But overall, pretty good physicals. His technical mentals aren't the best. He signed from rivals Ljubljana for 190k. He's made 1 appearance and got a 7.3, so he's not doing too badly. £240 a week, so you can't really complain. On loan, Matveus Turkus, and my fans went mental when we signed him. Really happy that we've got an international superstar sort of player signing. He's plays for the under-21s, never even got a full international cap, so not too sure what they're talking about there. He comes in on loan from Shakhtar Donetsk, again, a pretty good striker. Lots of potential, so might be able to see if we can get a deal for him on a permanent basis. He played for Olympia Ljubljana before moving to Shakhtar Donetsk, and now he's on loan at us. Played 3, 1 goal, 1 assist, 6.9 average rating at the moment. Goran Misevic, a left winger / centre forward. is also joined. 1.9 million we paid for him. 4 appearances, 1 goal, 6.8 average rating at the moment. There is stats. Again, lots of potential to get into. Pretty decent stats all round. Finishing's a little bit low. But generally, yeah, generally I'm happy with him. That is all the ins. And you'll probably have clocked that we've signed 3 strikers, which can only mean one thing. Luka Zahovic has left the club. £8 million we got for him from Hamburg, and there was a big hoo-ha about it. So the board accepted, first off, the board accepted an offer from Wolves, and Zahovic turned them down. And I thought, yes, this is brilliant. He wants to stay. He signed that new contract. He's more than happy to stay at the club. Then someone else bid for him, which I think was Freiburg, and the board accepted it without even asking me. And I protested to them and said, you can't sell him, he's too important. It was around about 6.5 million, the deal, and they went, yeah, okay, you're right, we'll keep him, you can keep him on board. Hamburg came in at 8 million and they sold him anyway, so it was straight out cash. It is a better deal. We have made a profit on him again. That's a lot of goals that we've got to replace. But yeah, so 8 million. Luka Zahovic has gone and left, moved to Hamburg, which really made me cry. Also on the outs, Zan Selar has moved to Derby. Now, it's really annoying. Another player that had signed the new contract, and the board accepted this offer and wouldn't let me protest it because I'd previously protested against the Luka Zahovic deal. So he went, didn't even look back, didn't even think twice. Off he trotted to Derby County in the English Premier League, and yeah, brilliant. 2 appearances, 6.6 average rating he's got for them. 5.5 million, raising to 8 million if Derby do latest things. So if Derby don't get relegated, we get like 500k. If Derby win the FA Cup, we get like 1 million. Other players that have left the club, Tilen Klemčić has gone, unfortunately. Nothing much we could do. 4.2 million was bid from Udinese, and he's gone. He's gone off to Italy. He was always going to be too good. This is the problem with having a season like we did last year, is that everyone got such high average ratings, loads of interest was in them, and it started bidding wars between clubs. Eric Janza has gone. He got 4 million from him. He's moved to Shakhtar Donetsk. So he's gone. He had an amazing season last season, but again, isn't setting the world alight out in the Ukraine for Shakhtar. Blaž Vahovec left. He went to Ginjamp, and he's not playing very well at the moment, but again, a hard player to replace, although Takacs is doing really well. It was just bids that there's nothing I could do about them. Ninan Rosac was one. We bought him for 700k, sent him on loan to Austria Vienna. He came back, played 1 game for our B team, and then got bought for 1 million, so 300k profit, by Standard Liège. Nothing we could do about that. Boha's gone to Malmo because they offered £1 million straight out for a guy that was 28 and had never really performed for us. He had made at most 12 games in a season. So he's gone as well. Boha's out the door. And then we sold quite a few youngsters that we'd put... I've got this thing now that when I send a youngster out on loan to another Slovenian club, if I don't think he's going to cut the mustard back at Maribor, like he's never going to get a chance in the first team, I'll put a mandatory fee in their contract so that after the loan they have to buy them. So it's not only giving me money for someone that I probably would have released on a free anyway, it's encouraging Slovenian football to buy players off me and keep them in the league, and they're obviously better than the current players they've got because they buy them and keep playing them. Win-wins for everybody. Released a hell of a lot of youngsters. I had a big overhaul of the youth systems offline. Spent probably about half a day going through what youngsters had what potential and what positions, and would they get in the squad, and what players we already had in that position, how old they were, what were the chances that a current 17-year-old of like 2.5, 3-star potential was going to get in front of my current right back who's actually only 27. So he could keep playing till he's 30, 31, which is another 4 years of that player not playing any football for me, the youngster. So yeah, went through a lot of that. We ended up getting rid of a hell of a lot of youngsters, as you can see right here, all these free transfers. And then some loans. So Rock Zelko, our key youngster thing, hot prospect, he's gone on loan to Sevilla, which is good. They've got much better training facilities than us, so hoping he can use them to his advantage. Bem Kubica has gone on loan to Dynamo Bucuresti, so he's gone there. Tavares retired, which we all knew about, and then lots of other loans that have gone to different clubs in different places, quite a few of them in Slovenia. But generally, out of all of that, what I need to tell you is that Zahovic has gone, and Zancelar has gone, which is two very upsetting transfers to have happened, of which I could do nothing about. Eric Janza going is disappointing, but you know, I've got Tragowski still at left back, who's doing amazing, and we bought in that new one from Olympia for a lot less money. Vahovec has gone, but we've got Takacs come in, and Bohar's gone, but he was never really a big team player. Anyway, Klemčić has gone, but Karic and the other guy whose name I always forget, Karic and Kavcic as centre backs are very good, and we've got some other centre backs knocking around. So overall, I'm not happy with the deals that have been done, but when you can't do anything about them, you've got to get what you can. So we've got a shitload of money knocking around. It's just no one wants to move to us. That's the most annoying thing. We can't entice people away with big wages because we've got a sort of wage cap on. For some reason, the board won't let me offer more than 16.75k a week to a player at the moment. But generally, the transfer window wasn't too bad. It's just that Zahovic has gone. That's the main one, isn't it? We've got to replace his goals. Anyway, on to the schedule. This is how we've been doing. We had a few friendlies, which I can't for some reason show you at the moment, but we beat Leipzig. We then had the Super Cup, and we won 2-0. That was a very good result. We had goals from Bradley Dack and a goal from Damien Bohar, who's no longer at the club, but we won the Super Cup again, which was very, very good. We then played West Ham in a friendly and lost 1-0 with the 88th minute goal from one of their youngsters, but we played very well. It was encouraging to see a performance like that, and to be honest, the performance against Leipzig was really, really good, so that was encouraging. We then played Zlizhny Sarajevo in the Champions League Champions qualifying round 2, leg 1. We won 4-0 at home. We had Gorisha 4-0 with Zancelar getting a hat-trick, and it was a pretty good farewell game for him, to be honest, because scoring 3 goals in Slovenia pretty much sums up his very young career. But Bradley Dack got the other one there. We then played Sarajevo away and won 5-2. Bradley Dack getting a hat-trick, Sintersal getting 1, and Tommy Horvat, a youngster, getting 1. Played Domzalin and won 5-0. Sven Karic getting 2 from centre-back. Patrick Friday, easy, getting 1. And Carlos Hill getting a double in 2 minutes, 82nd and 83rd minute. A very easy win. We then went and played Slovan Bratislava in the Champions League Champions qualifying round 3, leg 1, and we won 2-0 at home with Bradley Dack and Christopher Barman getting the goals. From there we went and played Radomilj and won 3-0 in the league. Carlos Hill, Bade and Bradley Dack getting the goals. We then went away to Bratislava, won 2-1. Fabian Delph getting his first for the club and Bradley Dack getting another. There's a pretty constant theme of Bradley Dack scoring here, as you'll see. We then went to Lobodrava Prutić in the league. Tomislav Sipot, who is a youngster we've bought in last season as holding midfield. I thought I'd give him a go because of a bit of tiredness after the Champions League game. He promptly got sent off in the 67th minute on his debut, so he hasn't featured again since. But Bade then got 2 goals. He missed the penalty as well in this game. Could have had a hat-trick, but we'll take his 2 goals when we're down to 10 men. We then had a very entertaining 2-2 draw with Olimpia Ljubljana. Basically, we're 1-0 down to a John Spawn wonder goal. Bradley Dack scored an equaliser at 45 plus 1. Got the players in and bollocked them, and Misevic got his first goal for the club. And then Novak popped up with about 10 minutes to go and just prodded in at the back post. And really annoying that we drew that. We then played Celje away and won 2-0. Cax got a goal, Christopher Barman scored a penalty, and then Luis Hernandez got sent off from right back, which was very annoying. Then had Bucharest in the Champions League Champions playoff final leg 1. Patrick Friday easy got a brace, 55th and 68th minute, and Bradley Dack got another goal. Then we played Ruda Valenje, and Matveus Turkos got his first for the goal, as did Davor Lovren from the wing. And it was a very good 2-0 win. Join us today for the second leg against Bucharest. We take a 3-0 lead into this game, into the away leg. It's a breezy 34 degrees in the National Arena, and that is where we're going to play next. If we have a look at some other stuff that I can talk you through, well, we might as well look at the league very quickly. So there we are, sitting at the top again. Played 7, won 6, drawn 1, lost none. Already we've got a goal difference of plus 18. It looks like we're going to walk the league again. We've got a tough-ish tie in the second round of the Cup. We're playing Gorica. We're currently on something like a 40-something, 48 game unbeaten run or something in the league, which is ludicrous, but happy for that to continue. It's been a big overhaul of the system. The only other thing as well is that I went through my scouts and I set up scouting assignments, all new scouting assignments, again, which I did in an Excel spreadsheet and figured out and went through who had the stats to do what and where people should be based. And you can see that our knowledge is growing quite a lot over here. Zahovic is gone, Zancelo's gone. It's just a new era. That's all it is. We're calm, we're nice, everything's relaxed, it's good. Right, let's go and smash down Bucharest to take out our anger of Luvin Zahovic. Okay, welcome back. This is how we line up in the 4-4-2 diamond. Delac is in goal. Sithole, I think is what it is. Someone told me on Twitter how to pronounce it. Sihole, I think it is. We'll give him what's his name? What's his actual name? Oh my god. Seho. That's all I've got in my head. So for now, Rihanna. There we go. See it all. That's now going to be in my head and probably your head for a very long time. So this is how we line up then. Rihanna's at right back. Interesting. Karic, Kavcic and Trukowski finish off the back four. Takak sits at hold midfield. Williams and Barman are the two centre midfielders. Dak plays as the supporting striker or a shadow striker, which is where he's getting all of his goals from at the moment. And Misevic is the poacher. And we've changed the complete forward because none of them can play it to a target man on support, which is where Friday Eze sits. They line up in an unbelievably defensive 4-2-2-2, and according to they're 3-0 down, I'm just pretty sure they just don't want it. Okay, so Karic seems confused because I said I want our run to continue and go out there and win. If that's confusing, wow, I'd love to try and see him do some GCSE maths. We have kicked off and straight away we're on the attack, and I'm going to have a nice swig of beer. Okay, so it's with Vandenberg for Bucharest on the side, and Rihanna has fouled, and is he going to get a red card straight away? No, he's got a warning. That's nice of the referee, and they've taken it quickly to Velonkonja. Chica DJ, what a name that is, and we're 1-0 down. Okay, it's not meant to happen like this. So they took a quick free kick, and Velonkonja put it to Sika DJ. I mean, what a great name that is. Sika DJ, and then Baldrin just sticks it in on the volley. Delac had no chance. And they've put another free kick in, and this is not starting very well. Oh, Vandenberg probably should have scored a free shot just outside the 6-yard box, but we are struggling. It's all Bucharest at the moment, but Williams puts in a good tackle. Long ball forward for Misevic, flicks it on, but it went to nobody. And Janos brings it forward to Akim, to Vandenberg. Vandenberg junks past Williams, ball into Cax with a header. Barman then flicks it on. Popescu out to Vandenberg, and they are all over us at the moment. But we've got it back. Williams, good direct ball up to Misevic. Misevic gets around the back. Friday, easy. Yes. 1-1. An away goal, 4-1. Lovely stuff. Misevic does really well to hop over the challenge. Nice little low ball in there, and Friday, easy. Pings it really nicely into the corner. Keeper had absolutely no chance. And it's actually been a very poor game. There's been 3 shots in the whole game inside half an hour. 2 on target, and they've both related in goals. So, yeah, it's not a dynamic punch. And to add insult to injury, Bradley Dack's having a disappointing performance after I've been bigging him up. So we are going to change to our normal formation. And who's going to come off? Well, Friday Easy can stay on because he's got a goal. He can be a target man support. I think, yeah, Misevic is playing alright as well. He can go on to this left wing role that he kind of likes. And Bradley Dack can come off for Tommy Horvat on training to be a right winger inside forward. So we'll give him a bit of games on there. Trudowski's having an absolute nightmare, so that's good news for everybody. On to the team talk, and we're going to tell them it's been excellent. It's not been excellent. I'm not happy with it. I don't care if you look stressed, Trudowski. You shouldn't look stressed. You've been the worst player in our team. Fuck, these footballers. Nancy's, a lot of them. Barman's got it in the middle of the park, into Williams, out to Rihanna. Williams, Barman, Trudowski, what can he do with it? He's found Barman on the edge. Williams, we're keeping the ball. This is a little bit better. And Horvat just wide with the shot. So Rihanna up the line to Horvat. Williams then, what can he do with it? Out to Trudowski. Trudowski, in it goes. Misevic, shots blocked, and Trudowski tried to get it to the back post, and Velonkovic couldn't keep it in. Generally, our midfield is playing terribly. Barman and Williams are, I bet they're very, very complacent. If we go for a cheeky little, I think Lokidoki calls it a cheeky calm concentrate. That's what we'll go for. as Bucharesti come on attack, and this is their player called De Man, puts a ball in and Delac picks it up with an easy catch. First time pass out to Strugovski. As Akers a space to run into. Misevic back to Strugovski. Ball in early looking for Friday Eze, but it's intercepted by Aridan. And that brings it away. Velonkinja gets round 1, gets round 2, puts a nice ball in. Good save from Delac. And it's not as easy as I thought it would be, this. Valenkau with a corner. Yeah, good catch from Delac. Good. That will take all the pressure off us. Still, Williams isn't having a very good game, so Johnny Williams can come off and be replaced by Balkovec. Can sit in there. Swap those two over. Like that. Trujovski with the ball in from the corner. It's come back to Horvat on the edge. He does very sensible football. Gives it to Barman. Trujovski. Balkovec. Shot is blocked. It's another corner. Trujovski swings it in. Oh, Rihanna tried to get the header on target, but just couldn't connect with it. The final sub is going to be Luis Hernandez on for Rihanna. Just got... She. I'm even calling him she. He's on a yellow card and his fitness was dropping a little bit, so we'll bring him off. Trigovski, ball in, looking for Adiza again. Barman's got it on the edge. He'll shoot. Good save from the goalkeeper, Tofan for Bucharest. I don't think they're going to score 3 or 4, in fact, because we've got an away goal. Luis Hernandez, cleared off the line. Kavicic whacks it back in, but it's hoofed clear from Bucharesti, and Delac takes his time, puts his foot on it, and then picks it up as he was put under pressure. Horvat, good little ball over to Dragovski. He's got a bit of space for Misevic in front of him. Misevic runs down the line. What can do? Ball in. Balkovec. He's hit the post. He still hasn't got his first goal since rejoining the club. And Dragovski puts the ball in to Kak's free header, but Tofan holds on quite easily. Now, I'm going to admit this. Tofan, their goalkeeper, was recommended to me by a scout to have a look at. So I made a cheeky bid, and Deman has scored.
You Deman! I'm a man!
Dennis Mann has scored for Bucharest, which is very annoying because not only have we conceded again, but he interrupted my story, which is possibly a bigger crime. So I made a bid and he didn't want to move to us. I mean, how gutting is that? A young goalkeeper from Steaua Bucharest didn't want to move to NK Maribor. It's disappointing. It's just disappointing. We're ticking down into the final minutes. Dragovski brings it forward. Misevic. I'd rather not lose on the day if we can get a win. And Barman shot wide. We've dominated them since we changed formation. Steaua Bucharest tried to build it up from the back. That's a nice looking ball, but Kavicic reads it quite easily. Delac with the ball forward. And it's all looks like it's got a little bit scrappy at the moment in this game. And Barman with a nice ball through to Friday. But that's it. A loss on the day, but overall it doesn't really matter because we go through. I've told them it was a good win, which is a load of bollocks. Dragovski, after having a very bad first half, has won player of the match. Okay, welcome back for the group draw. Here we are. Lots of big clubs in and around. I mean, this is the group that we want to get an easy draw from. So who are we looking at? Basel, Olympiacos, possibly Kiev. Preferably don't want Milan. We've beaten Chelsea, so we'll have them again. That's fine. And then the fourth seeds are all us lot looking pretty poor. Let's go. So we'll draw all the top teams and see where we get to. So what don't we want at the moment? Group C, Group D, Group G, Group F, Group B. I'll have a go at all the others. Okay, that's not too bad. Don't really want Juventus. Definitely do not want Group C. Definitely do not want Group D. Yeah. I don't really want F. Definitely don't want G. Oh God. Right, on to the third group. Athletic Club, Basel. Yeah, I reckon we could have that. Again, it's just... No, definitely don't want Group D. I'll definitely 100% take Group E. Don't want F. Really don't want G. Right. We want Group E. We really want Group E. We haven't got A. We haven't got B. We haven't got C. The group I really don't want. We haven't got D. We haven't got E. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's at times like this, all you can do is think about the money. Once again, we're going to be playing Chelsea. We haven't got a hope in hell of getting out of that group. Oh, why? Why does this game hate me? Why won't it just let me progress? And let go into the really tough group of Group G. And Feyenoord finished off Group H. Oh, God. Look at it. Look at it. We're never getting out of that. Never in a million years are we getting out of that. Not even third. It's a complete write-off. Oh. Champions League this year is going to be a write-off once again. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. We're into the Champions League group stages, but I highly doubt we're going to go any further than that. We'll be back for some Champions League games, I guess, and we'll see how we do. Thanks very much for watching again. Hello again to all the new subscribers. We're growing at quite a rate now, so please continue to leave your likes and your comments and tell your friends and let them know about this channel. If you're enjoying it, it's highly likely that your friends will enjoy it. Your likes and comments and everything like that really help YouTube decide, you know, how often I get placed in a recommended for you video and coming up next video. So they really help, and it's really good to get to know you guys. So thanks again. And I'm out. I will chat to you in a bit. Cheers.